everyone. Welcome to Mi-chan's English channel. Today we're gonna share about Seiko's impression of this book, The Power of Now. You see, so The Power of Now, beautiful name, and now, so one of my this year's resolution is enjoying now the current moment. So this is one of my practice. Phew. So my friend recommended to me listening to my resolution, and so another friend told me spiritual books are not easy to read, but so far I feel the novel Twilight was much difficult than this, though I only read the first 15 pages. It's actually so famous all over the world. It had it has become a huge international bestseller. As of 2009, it was estimated 3 million copies had been sold since it was written by our German author Eckhart Tolle in and first published in 1997. So, I'm gonna talk about my impression of this book, the first 15 pages. So today I prepared this. I will read this. Ideally, I would like to do this without any paper. Okay, and unfortunately, I did the printed double-sided. So because of this YouTube light, it's really not easy to read. Anyway, let's get started. So, okay, you see, so Eckhart Tolle is the book's author. He is really famous spiritual teacher now all over the world, but he was so depressed until the age of 30, and he even thought about suicide. It's also interesting part. One day he experienced intense fear about living with himself. His conviction that his existence wasn't worth in the world became even stronger than the instinctive desire to continue living. After some specific feelings, there was no more fear. When he was awakened the next day, he was mindful and felt like everything looked fresh. He felt happy to be present. So, completely different. This experience reminds me of the Disney movie Soul. It's a good movie. And it's interesting. Actually, his environment, appearance, or physical strength haven't changed, but completely changed. But everything he saw looked different. I think there is a big hint to be able to feel inner fulfillment now and here. Later, he understood that the intense pressure of suffering must have forced his consciousness to withdraw from its identification with the unhappy self. It's worth noting that the recovery took place at his spiritual rock bottom. I'm curious about the truth. After he became a spiritual teacher, he was occasionally asked to show people how to get to the state. He would answer that you have it already. You just can't feel it because your mind is making too much noise. I kind of understand not being able to feel the quiet and certain presence of oneself because of the hustle and bustle of the mind. It's also interesting to note that the change happened when his thoughts experienced a void. It could be that when you give your mind and thought some space, the innate adjustment power will come into play. It seems to be important to make some space in your thoughts. It's only about the first 15 pages. I'm looking forward to reading the next chapter. So I'm planning to do this chapter by chapter. So I'm excited. Thank you. See you. Bye.